Good morning. Today, it's all about the Military Service Sisters of Arkansas. So shout out to Arkansas with the Shero Ambassador and the Aging Rebel, Lauri Rottmeyer. Rottmeyer. I said it right. All right. So I want you to stick around because it's going to be exciting for women veterans today.
Air Assault. Hello, friends, and welcome to Shero Coffee Chat. We hope you've had a great week, and thank you for joining us today. We've got a full cup ahead, so grab your Shero coffee, because we're taking a spin around the Shero resource table. Plus, we've got your chat, tip, and guest of the week. Let's give a big shout out to our host, Melissa Farmer Hill, Army Combat Veteran, host of Shero Coffee Chat, and founder of the Shero Coffee Club, where we keep the world caffeinated and women veterans celebrated. And now, reporting for duty and ready to lead the conversation, Melissa Farmer Hill.
Air Assault! Good morning, friends. I hope you are having a wonderful and blessed Sunday. I am so happy that you are here with us today on the Shero Coffee Chat. And you know me, right? You know that I truly believe stories matter. They add all the color to life, right? Other people's experiences, what they go through, their journeys and different things like that. They add the color to our lives, including our own story. Well, today we are talking about Lauri Rottmeyer. Not her story, but just not her entire story, but a part of her story. Now, you guys, you know, we are still doing our one mission, many causes. These are women and the organizations that they truly care about. And we're still talking about that today. And today we're talking about that with Lauri, as she supports the Military Service Sisters in Arkansas. So if there are any military service sisters out there, especially the ones from Arkansas, I want to give a applause to you. And today we're going to talk to Lauri. So let's bring her on. Hi,
Lauri. Hi, Melissa.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
All right. I'm so glad that you came on and you're here today to talk to us. But before we go into the Military Service Sisters, I want to talk about you. Tell us a little bit about Lauri. Let us into your world a little bit.
Well, I'm a Marine veteran and I met my husband there. So we are Marine veterans in this house. And I love to have fun. I love to celebrate 4 birthdays every year. I celebrate my very birthday. I celebrate the Marine Corps birthday. I celebrate the birthday I graduated from boot camp, and I celebrate my half birthday. So because
wait, a half birthday?
Yeah.
Talk to me about that. What's a half birthday?
Okay, so my birthday's October 4th. My half birthday is April 4th. So 6 months later, when I took that overseas, they were so excited, the cake lady, that I asked to make my cake. She's like, oh, I can sell more cakes.
Oh, wow. You know what? I might have to start celebrating that.
Yes.
I might have to start celebrating a half birthday. I absolutely love that idea. Now you are known, well, I know you as the Aging Rebel.
Yep.
Tell us about that title. As a person who's aging, I'm excited about that title. So tell me about it.
So in the process of celebrating 4 birthdays every year, it never occurred to me that I was getting older because I just do what I do, you know?
Right.
And I started, it like really drove it home when I turned 65 and like hundreds of people on Twitter wished me happy birthday. It was awesome. But like a lot of them said, now you get to sign up for Social Security. And I was like, what? And I was like, oh my gosh. And so there's all of a sudden you're like this person who calls the Medicaid office, it's weird. And I just never stopped doing what I was always doing, because I got my personal training certificate back in 1999. And then in 2016, I got a functional aging specialist certificate. And that text will scare you to death in the first chapter, because it tells you how fast you're going to lose your endurance, how fast you're going to lose your muscle. And I was like, that is not going to be me. So I've always been active in doing things. And I did 75 hard when I was 60. I think when I was 60 the first time. And you have to read a book, 10 pages of a nonfiction, motivational or business book every day. So I read this book called Can't Hurt Me by David Goggins.
Oh yeah, shout out. We love David Goggins here on Shero Coffee Chat.
There's so many people who've got the David Goggins thing going, but
right.
It made me want to be a superhero, and that was before I even knew about Shero. But then I read Ultra Marathon Man. And I thought, oh, that would be cool, Like I used to run all the time when I got out of the Marine Corps. I joined the Chicago area runners. And I mean, that was just what I did for a long time. But I'm not fast. And I'm built for distance, So I'm thinking, oh, I bet I could do that, And then I started trying to run again, and I didn't really like it. I didn't like the way I felt, older, bigger, whatever.
Yeah.
And so I thought, I guess I can't do that. And then I like to listen to podcasts when I go to sleep. And I really so wish I could remember what I was listening to and who was saying this, because it changed the course of my whole life. I was going to sleep one night, and this guy says, he said, I entered an ultra marathon with the idea that I wasn't going to run one step, and I finished middle of the pack. And I was like, whoa.
Right.
So the ultra marathon's back on the table. So I'm doing my first 50K in November in Memphis, and it's called the Mamba 50K. And the race director just seems like he cares about all of his people. And so I'm super excited about it. But it's really training in the Arkansas heat and humidity. It feels like it's 200 degrees out there.
Yeah. Now you mentioned something, 75 hard. A lot of our audiences don't know what that is. So tell them what 75 hard is.
So 75 hard is a mental toughness challenge. And a lot of people think it's a weight loss challenge, and it's just not. You could lose weight. Like the first time I did it, I think I lost 40 pounds. I did it again last year, and I didn't lose that much. But that wasn't why I was doing it. I'm like this person that gets kind of, I'm going 12 different directions. So when I feel like out of control, that thing will bring you right in, So it involves exercising twice a day for 45 minutes each. And one of them has to be outside. You have to drink a gallon of water, read 10 pages of a book, not just a fiction book, but a motivational or business book, nonfiction. You have to eat. You have to choose a meal plan that you're going to follow, and no alcohol or cheat meals. And I think that's all of it. And you do it for 75 days.
That is, so I can imagine. So how do you come out on the end of it mentally? Is it like, oh my goodness, it's exhausting, or
did this? I can't believe I did this. You're like, I feel like that's how I'm going to feel after I get the 50K done too. It's like, whoa, I did this really cool thing, And it's kind of cool. It'll change you. You'll just be like, okay, that's not important. That is important. Just like, it just changes you up. But I did do it again just because going through changes with job and stuff like that. I felt like I was kind of spun in a different direction. So let's bring it back,
Awesome. So now I want to get into your one mission, many causes. Tell us how you first came across Military Service Sisters.
Okay, it was in its infancy, I think, because I happened to see a post on Facebook about it. Just randomly saw it, and I'm like, oh, that seems cool. And like in the past, we've lived all over the world with my husband's. He got a good job in the Marine Corps that let him have a civilian job that took us around the world. And I never really saw too many military people or military veterans, unless they were like Marines at the embassy. But I saw that and I thought, wow, that would be cool. So I tracked down Alicia, and Alicia is the founder of it. And she is an Air Force veteran, and I love her with all my heart. She is one of the true kindest, coolest people I know. And So I went to the first meeting, and I went in Mountain Home, Arkansas, which is the very first group that existed, because that was it. And now there's 7 groups all over the state. But I went there, and there were actually 2 other Marines there. One was a Korean era Marine, and one was a Vietnam era Marine. And I was so shocked. I was like, oh my goodness, there's other girls like me. But the biggest thing that struck me was how, even if there had been no Marines there, because at times I'm the only one that's there, that even though you didn't go to the same branch of service, you still had that same experience, Right. Yeah. And it's just like you have this group of women that connects on that level, and it's big and it's loud and it's fun. And I love those girls. It's just awesome.
Yeah. So tell us a little bit more about what they do.
Okay. So really started just having lunch every once a month. It's lunch. And then we've had, so I think it's in combination. I hate to speak wrong, but I think it's in combination with the state. We had a veteran service officer come to Mountain Home, Holly Skoma, and she has such a heart for women veterans that she became the women veteran liaison, I think, for the whole state of women.
Oh, wow.
And so she's moved out of our area, but she still is in touch with us, and we still get to learn about opportunities that are good for us. So they have an annual conference, which I spoke at that a couple of years ago about how to have fun every dang day. It was great. I thought, if I can just get that first laugh, it'll be good. But they laughed at me through the whole thing, and it was wonderful. So they have that, and then they'll like guide you if you have like veteran issues, or just you're having trouble health-wise, just any kind of thing. Like it's really grown and matured over the years, and I think it's a great place for veteran women to go. And
absolutely. I was going to say, lots of times, I do coffee chats around the Chicagoland area, and we definitely encourage women and veterans to attend. But lots of times people feel like they're alone. And one of the reasons why we have Shero Coffee Chat is so women don't feel alone, and then they can learn about organizations like Military Service Sisters, where you support and you are raising funds to support them. Now, is there one? I want to go back to your marine life, because there are not a lot of Marines. It's every year it's a challenge for me to find a woman to represent Marine Corps. It's challenging. So how did serving the Marine Corps shape who you are today, Lauri?
I think I was born to be a Marine. Have you ever heard that thing, no better friend, no worst enemy?
Right.
But I feel like it helped me to, I love being a Marine. I love what they taught me. I love the discipline and the what is the word I'm looking for? The history, what's that word? The tradition. I love that so much. I love running into a Marine at the gas station and saying, "Hey, number 5." And I had a guy look at me about women Marines. These 2 people, they pulled into the gas station next to me, and he got out. He didn't say anything. She thanked me for my service, and then he kept staring at me, and I thought, that's very strange. I'm just pumping gas. And finally, he says, I was in the Marine Corps for 4 years, and I never saw a lady Marine.
Wow.
And he was actually stationed at Camp Geiger, where I had been. And I just thought, he looked at me like I was a unicorn. And all right.
Wow.
But I just love that camaraderie that you connect with anybody when you find another Marine. It's just great.
And so what part of that experience still lives with you today? Is it what drives you to do your the 75 hard and things like that?
Probably. I feel like I have this thing I just put on my phone. It says, losers quit when they feel pain and Marines quit when the mission is accomplished. And that is to like remind me when I'm out there and it feels like it's 190 degrees out, that you can do this. I'm not gonna put myself in a dangerous situation. I've got electrolytes and I've got cold stuff on me and stuff, but I think so. I think I still maintain the discipline to a certain extent. I don't really like to do dishes, but but as far as that kind of thing goes, yeah, I think that I bring that with me.
Okay. All right. So when someone supports Team Lauri for one mission, many causes, what are they truly helping make possible? What do you think?
The camaraderie among women veterans who might need somebody to talk to, I think they offer so much more. It's so much more than it used to be. Like when we first started, it was like a lunch bunch. Now it's grown and prospered, and like so many people involved in it. And I've loved the convention, or I guess that's what you call it, conference convention. I love that. It was so cool because then you got women from all over the state, and it's not just our local people here. So you get to meet more people, and it was just fun. Like there were 5 or 6 Marines, I think, and we got to all, take a picture together. And some of those girls we didn't even know, but we did, because we're all Marines. And I don't know, I just connecting with other veterans around the state. And then for there to be a place where they can go, where they feel comfortable because it's another woman, maybe, as opposed to a guy. I just think it's valuable.
Absolutely. And we've got the Military Service Sisters link scrolling as we speak. What I also want to say, you guys, Team Lauri, one mission, many causes, Military Service Sisters, Arkansas. All you have to do is go to sherocoffee.com, shop, and then select Team Lauri at checkout to support her fundraiser. Now, Lauri, we're going to do a little bit of a little bit of fun.
Can I interrupt just one question?
Absolutely.
You don't need that Northwest Arkansas. That's just one of the groups. Just militaryservicesisters.com is Arkansas.
Well, let's change that. That only takes a second. 1 second. Let's see.
And I wanted to also say that on August 1st, they're going to have or sometime in August, I can't remember what she said. They're going to have an all call. And I believe that if they just find our Facebook page, Military Service Sisters Arkansas, they can find out the information about that call for anybody who's interested in Military Service Sisters. And also there's a kayak.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Heroes on the Water on August 1st. And that's just for Military Service Sisters. So those are 2 things that were mentioned.
Okay. Awesome. So I'm gonna put that down. You guys, you can join their Facebook page. Let's see, Military Service Sisters. Is that it? Is that Lauri?
Military Service Sisters Arkansas. Yep.
Okay. Hold on. Let me make sure. I want to make sure I get it right. Arkansas. There you go. All right. So you guys, you can join their Facebook page, and I guess it must be really super fun, especially if you're in Arkansas. Especially if you're in Arkansas. All right, so let's get to this. Okay. These are quick 5 questions, right? So after these quick 5 questions, the floor will be yours. I will pull myself out of the camera, and you can say whatever it is that's on your heart, that's on your mind about Military Service Sisters, or whatever you want to share with the world today. So, you ready?
Yep.
All right, let's go. Beach or mountains?
Mountains.
Favorite vacation spot?
Fiji.
Oh, same here. Fiction or nonfiction?
Fiction.
What's your favorite food?
Cheeseburgers.
Early bird or late night owl?
I'm an early bird.
Okay. And then, it's not quick 5, it's quick 6. If you could talk to anyone living or deceased, who would it be?
It's so many to choose from. I don't know. It's so hard. I'm a Libra. Decisions.
You got to balance it. All right. I will let you think about that one. But Lauri, thank you so much for coming on Shero Coffee Chat. We appreciate you. Thank you for being a Shero Coffee Club ambassador. Thank you for telling us more about Military Service Sisters. You guys, go to militaryservicesisters.com to learn more. Lauri just happens to be in Arkansas, but you guys have 7 locations, is that right?
In Arkansas, yep.
Yeah.
I don't know that, but I think if somebody wanted to do something like that in their own state, like connecting with Alicia and it would be helpful. I think she's such a great person. I'm sure she'd help them.
Shout out to Alicia. Thank you for the vision, Alicia. But yes, go to Military Service Sisters, find out more, you guys. And when you shop at Shero Coffee Club, make your order, select Team Lauri, who's supporting this organization. Lauri, I'm going to remove myself out of the camera. You have the platform.
Oh, hey, I didn't know I was going to do this. I want to tell you that Military Service Sisters in Arkansas is an awesome group. It makes the girls feel welcome and connected. And it's just, I can't say enough good things about it. We have different t-shirts every year, which is fun. We also help the girls in the high schools, in the schools. We donate feminine products for them in case they can't afford them themselves. It's just a really great organization. And on the Aging Rebel side, I want to tell you to move every dang day, because motion is lotion. And I don't care if you just got out of the military or you've been out of the military for a long time and you figure like you did that back then, you still need to do it every dang day.
All right. So you guys, this is not the last time you'll see Lauri this year. She's completing, forget about the 75 hard. We're talking about a 50K. Is it 50K, right? Mm-hmm. She's going to complete a 50K. And guess what? We have the honor and the privilege of talking about this after she completes it. So she will be back on the show to talk about exactly what it takes. Like, she's in the Arkansas heat. She told you guys that before. So we cannot wait. We are wishing you all the best. When is it? When is the 50K?
November 7th.
Right. We will see her back in November after, she's had a little recovery and things like that. But we wish you the best in November. We know you're going to do it. You guys, go to Instagram. If you ever want any motivation, watch her journey. Watch her journey. She is the Aging Rebel on Instagram. Lauri, thank you. You guys don't leave. Audience, don't leave, because I've got a short event that's coming up that I want to tell you about. Lauri, thank you so much. Appreciate you. All righty. Have a good day. All right, you guys, that was Lauri. That was so wonderful. And I mean this. Whenever I know it sounds crazy, I'm getting emotional on this. I don't know. But whenever I need a pick-me-up, whenever I need, just something to motivate me, I go to her Instagram page. She is sharing her journey. And as an aging rebel, well, I'm not a rebel yet, but she's gonna help me become one. But as we age, she gave motion is lotion. Did you guys hear that? And I don't know if you guys watched last week where we talked about, Alzheimer's and dementia and things like that. We have to say active. Like she said, she doesn't care whether you just got out, 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s. Motion is lotion. I love that. And I love the fact that she talked about Military Service Sisters located in Arkansas. You guys go to the site, support what they're doing. You don't have to feel alone as a woman veteran. You don't have to feel alone as a veteran, because there are many, many organizations that are out there to help you. But Military Service Sisters is one of the organizations that Shero Coffee Club is representing through Lauri Rottmeyer, our Shero Coffee Club ambassador. And so now I know I told you guys that I had something for you, and I do. So I don't know if you know this, but Shero Coffee Club, or 3 Vets is a Charm. You probably know myself, Nekohl, and Kimyada. We are going to be having an upcoming event in November. It's called the Cookbook and the Choir. And we did a pre-recording on Friday. So I'm going to let you watch it, and then I'll come back and say goodbye to you. Here it is. This Sunday. So this is the best time that we could get together to do this. Now, I know you guys have heard of 3 Vets is a Charm. You are no stranger to that name, to what we represent. of course, my girls, Kimyada Wellington, Female Vets of Illinois, Nekohl Johnson of Where We Meet, and Be Whole with Nekohl. We are doing our thing again. And of course, me, don't let me leave myself out. Me, founder of Shero Coffee Club and the host of Shero Coffee Chat. So I want to bring my girls on because we got something exciting to share with you. All right, here we go. Nekohl, Kimyada. Wait, you guys, I'm always looking for stuff. Here we go. Watch this. So we've got Nekohl, we've got Kimyada, and I just want to say, hey. All right. So who's gonna give the good news, the title of what's going on this year with Three Vets is a Charm?
Me.
All right, go ahead.
I was going to say we can all do 1/3 of the announcement.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Would you lead us off then, Kimyada?
And I'll go second.
Do you know how to sing?
Hey.
Me, me, mamo, moo. That's what we used to do in our choir.
Oh, it's my turn.
Yes.
Yes. Go to church.
Hey.
So, if you know how to sing, we have something for you. If you want to share some recipes, we also have something for you. If you like to just showcase your cooking skills, we have an event for you. So go ahead and tell them about it, Nekohl.
Okay. Well, Three Vets is a Charm in collaboration with Where We Meet presents the choir and the cookbook.
Yes. Woo.
So what's that, you say? It's a presentation where we're going to have militant create and present a military choir. So we want Army, Navy, Air Force, Marine, Space Force, and all the people. And the Coast Guard. We want you, whether you can sing or not, because you can join the choir and just don't sing so loud. You don't have to be a soloist, but we're gonna have a choir. Afterwards, we're gonna have we're gonna have food and a recipe book with all of those recipes included in it. And so you'll be able to submit recipes. And then I've been asked actually, well, what does the choir and the cookbook have to do with each other? So since I don't want to take over spirit, I'm going to allow somebody else to, like Kimyada, to speak.
Go ahead, Kimyada.
So the choir and the cookbook, that's the that we're introducing to you. And we're so excited. So we're looking for singers to add to the choir in all branches, like Nekohl said. And we're also looking for those that cook to share their recipes. So we're going to compile a cookbook with all the recipes that are submitted. And then during the event, we'll have a space for you to share those recipes and cook for us and share samples as well. And then we'll have everybody compiled in the choir and we'll do a presentation on that day.
Now, I was going to say the event is November 1st, but we're not waiting. Guess what? The cohort starts right now, you guys. We want your recipes. We want you to start participating and sign up because there has to be practices, even if you don't know how to sing. But if you're a veteran with a passion and a heart and you want to be a part of this choir, we want you there too. Even if you can't sing, we'll give you a little note or two. All right. All right. So what I'm going to do is let you know where you can go to sign up. That's www.wherewemeet.org. Is it Where We Meet Inc.? I've got the wrong one.
Wherewemeetinc.org.
Wherewemeetinc.org. Let me show this one.
Yep.
Yes. This is where you guys can go to sign up to be a part of the choir, because I know we got vets that can cook out there, and I know we got vets that can sing out there. We want you guys in the Chicagoland area to come, support, and participate, because this is all about us, you guys. So that's hello@wherewemeetinc.org. Org. Hello at wherewemeet.org. Start signing up now, and soon we will have. Is it on the website too?
Yes,
Is
so the
that the
way it's going to
website?
work is you'll be able to go onto the website to submit an RSVP.
Mm-hmm.
Once you've done that, you'll in that drop down, you'll have an interest form. You can fill out the interest form, say what it is or how you want to participate. If you're excited and you want to start now, you can email hello@wherewemeetinc.org. After August 1st, you'll be able to start RSVPing at www.wherewemeetinc.org. We are excited. I'm super duper excited.
I
And we
am
know what
too.
we get.
I haven't sang in a while. So I'm excited to be a part of this. And I'm going to put a coffee recipe in the cookbook. So that's going to be a unique thing, right? It's actually like a raspberry flavored. You know what? I'm not even going to tell y'all. It's going to be good. That's all I
Okay.
can say.
You
It's going
coming
to
up
be
with a
good.
creative name for it?
Yes, I am. I
Okay,
am.
okay.
So you guys, it's November 1st.
At what time?
At what time is it?
In the afternoon. So we
Yeah,
have to confirm that, but somewhere between 3 and 4
right.
in the afternoon.
Absolutely.
We'll have
So
the
that,
space. It's
yeah,
actually located at 2976 South Wabash at a
yes,
church in the community center downstairs,
yeah.
near downtown. So
Yeah.
it'll be fun. It's gonna be
Absolutely. And so you look through your social media, you're going to start seeing the flyers. Remember, Choir and the Cookbook by three vets is a charm. Kimyada Wellington, Nekohl Johnson, and myself. We want you to start signing up and signing in right now because it's going to happen on November 1st. And hey, a bunch of veterans connecting, getting together, and doing the things that we love. So that's all. You guys want to say goodbye?
Goodbye for now, but we hope to hear you or see your recipes that you will be submitting soon.
Goodbye, everybody.
All right, you guys. So thank you for joining us on Shero Coffee Chat. Look for the information. Hello at wherewemeetinc.org. Once again, hello at wherewemeet.org. The Choir and the Cookbook presented by Three Vets is a charm. All right, you guys. 1 second. That was us. We did a quick 10-minute segment. I think Nekohl was in North Carolina. Kimyada was at home, and I was at a coffee chat. That was on Friday morning. We always have fun. Never mind the bloopers. It's not about the bloopers. It's about the choir and the cookbook. So definitely we'll be talking about that even more. I'm going to bring Lauri back to the stage. Hey, Lauri. So I just wanted you to just be with us as I say thank you for sharing your story about military service sisters and about being an aging rebel with us. I want you guys who are watching, thank you for taking the time out of your Sunday. Don't forget, if you like this information, if you like Shero Coffee Chat, give us a like, give us a share, tell somebody about it, right? It helps us grow and it encourages us to keep going on. And remember, your story matters. Your story matters, your voice matters, and your next chapter is still being written. Look, we got the aging rebel. She's continuing to write every day. So I want to say goodbye, and we will see you next week with the flag man, Mr. Marathon himself, Jake Drog. Have a good one. Bye.
Hey there, thank you so much for hanging out with us on this week's Shero Coffee Chat. Don't forget, smash that subscribe button so you never miss what's coming next. And hey, make sure your weekday begins with Shero Coffee, where we keep the world caffeinated and women veterans celebrated. You can visit us at sherocoffee.com. We'll see you next week right here on Shero Coffee Chat and have a blessed week.